Cancer, this is not random. You didn't come across this reading by coincidence. There is an emotional shift building around you, and the risk standing in front of you is not here to hurt you. It is here to free you. I'm tuning into your energy, and I can feel how deeply you've been holding things in. You've been protecting your heart, protecting your stability, protecting the people you care about. But something now feels too heavy to carry the same way. Staying silent or staying safe no longer feels peaceful. It feels limiting. This is the moment your emotional and practical worlds begin to realign. The first card opening your energy is the Fool. For Cancer, this is significant. You are naturally cautious with your heart. You don't leap unless you feel secure. So when the Fool appears, it signals a new emotional beginning that requires trust. There is something new calling you, a decision, a move, a confession, or a fresh start, and it may not come with guarantees. Part of you wants to stay in familiar waters. The known feels safer than the unknown. But the Fool says growth cannot happen where fear controls you. You are being asked to trust yourself more than the outcome. This could involve starting over in love, changing career paths, relocating, or finally choosing yourself instead of constantly choosing others. It feels vulnerable, and that vulnerability is exactly what opens the next chapter. When you take this step, emotional heaviness begins to lift. The universe responds when you stop shrinking to stay comfortable. Your fortune shifts when you allow yourself to begin again. The second card is the Wheel of Fortune. Cancer, this is destiny energy. If you felt stuck in repetitive emotional cycles, giving too much, waiting too long, working hard without visible return, understand that cycle is ending. The risk you take now becomes the turning point. Once you move, things align faster. Opportunities show up. Support appears unexpectedly. Financial or emotional progress accelerates. The Wheel of Fortune reminds you that not everything is meant to be carried forever. Some chapters close so new ones can begin. You are entering a phase where timing begins to favor you. Months from now, you may look back at this moment and recognize it as the shift that changed your emotional stability and practical foundation. The third card is the King of Wands. This is bold, confident leadership energy. And for Cancer, this is about stepping out of emotional hiding. You are deeply intuitive, but sometimes you dim your power to avoid conflict or attention. This card says it's time to own your authority. Whether in career, business, or personal boundaries, you are meant to lead, not just nurture. There may be an opportunity to step into a more visible role or assert yourself clearly. The King of Wands doesn't apologize for ambition. He moves with clarity and strength. Your fortune changes when you stop minimizing your potential to keep others comfortable. You can be compassionate and powerful at the same time. The fourth card is the Sun. This is joy, clarity, and emotional relief. Cancer, after periods of confusion or heaviness, this card brings light. Whatever risk you are considering leads toward happiness and visible improvement. Financial clarity, relationship healing, or personal confidence increases. The Sun also shows recognition. People see your effort. They understand your value. You feel appreciated rather than overlooked. This confirms the risk does not lead to emotional loss. It leads to illumination, and you deserve warmth after carrying so much. Now we move deeper into your energy. Cancer. The first layer showed courage, destiny shifting, and confidence rising. But these next cards reveal how this bold, emotional, and practical change becomes secure and long-lasting. You don't just want movement. You want safety with growth. And that is exactly what's unfolding. The fifth card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is commitment and focused effort. Cancer, once you decide, you give your whole heart. This card shows you dedicating yourself to building something stable, whether that's a relationship, career path, or personal goal. If this is work-related, it signals skill development and steady financial improvement. The growth may be gradual, but it is dependable. You are learning, refining, and strengthening your position. There may be moments where progress feels slow or requires patience, but this card reminds you that steady work creates long-term reward. You are not rushing anymore. You are building intentionally. The effort you put in now becomes your future security. This is sustainable growth energy. The sixth card is the Lovers. This is alignment, emotional and practical alignment. Cancer. This decision must feel right in your heart. Not just safe, not just logical, right? For some, this involves partnership, choosing the right person or strengthening a bond through honest conversation. For others, it's about choosing yourself instead of sacrificing your needs. There may be a crossroads moment, two paths. One feels familiar but draining. The other feels uncertain but peaceful. The Lovers asks you to choose what aligns with your emotional truth. When you choose from authenticity rather than fear, harmony returns, and harmony stabilizes everything else. The seventh card is the Ten of Pentacles. This is long-term stability, family security, financial foundation. Cancer. This is powerful reassurance. The risk you are taking supports your future, not just your present emotions. This card shows building something lasting. Property, savings, business growth, stable partnership, all are strongly indicated. If financial anxiety has been present, this card brings relief. The foundation strengthens after this decision. You are not losing stability, you are upgrading it. You are creating a future that feels emotionally and materially secure. The final card is Strength. This is calm resilience. Cancer, you are deeply emotional, but you are also incredibly strong. This card shows inner balance, controlling fear without suppressing feelings. You may have been hurt before, which makes new beginnings feel risky. That is understandable. But Strength says you are wiser now. You move with emotional maturity. Patience remains important. Not everything unfolds overnight, but your endurance and intuition guide you safely forward. This risk shifts your fortunes because it restores your self-trust. Once you trust your own heart fully, nothing can destabilize you. Cancer. This was a general reading. If you would like a personal, detailed reading based on your specific situation, love, career, finances, or a decision you're struggling with, you can connect for a private session where I tune directly into your energy. Affirmation for you. I trust my heart and my strength. Every brave decision I make builds emotional peace and lasting security.